Hello, and welcome to this reaction of the Pokémon Direct. I'm gonna do this a lot more commonly now. Sometimes I just did it before because I had the chance and I had the opportunity, but I'm gonna try to at least try to get everyone this time. So this is the first one.
Pokémon Direct.
Welcome to the Pokémon Direct. I'm Ishihara from the Pokémon Company. In today's broadcast, I'd like to touch on two topics. Let's get started with the first topic. Have a look at the following footage.
Have a look at the following footage. Yes. 2006. That was Sonic 06 time. Wait. Excuse me? Please wake up. Come on. Oh wait. This is a remake. Oh no. Is this Dungeon Series? Something? It is.
Pokémon Mystery
Pokémon
Dungeon.
Mystery Dungeon.
Rescue Team DX.
That's cool. Pokémon Mystery Dungeon. I've never done the, I think I have one of the games, but I don't know what the fuck to do, so I just gave it up.
Pokémon Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah.
Rescue Team DX.
Understandable.
It's been about 15 years since Pokémon Mystery Dungeon, Red Rescue Team, and Blue Rescue Team were released for the Nintendo DS and Game Boy Advance systems in Japan. But now they will gain a new life as a Nintendo Switch title. Pokémon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX will be released March 6, 2020.
That's cool.
What's more, we'll release a demo version on the
Today.
Nintendo eShop, available later today. You'll be able to carry over your save data to the full version of the game once
the
purchased.
demo. I thought
please
it
take
meant the
this
Game Boy
opportunity
game.
to get a sample
It's
of the
like,
fun.
how?
Now, for the other topic, I think we'll ask Game Freak to share it with you. Mr. Masuda, Mr. Omori, it's all yours.
Hello everyone, I'm Masuda from Game Freak.
Hello, and I'm Amori, also from Game Freak.
We hope everyone has been finding something to enjoy in the latest entries to the Pokémon series, Pokémon Sword and Pokémon Shield, since their release last November. Our goal is always to deliver lively new adventures that delight Pokémon trainers around the world.
We did our best to fill these titles with fun activities so that our players could have a fulfilling experience.
Used to actually buy it because
And
I
the
don't
Galar region
support
is a vast one.
what they did.
We suspect you've had many
if
new
I can just
discoveries
get
and
it
fun
used,
encounters
then
along your
I'm
adventure.
not directly supporting him.
We've been thinking about how much we'd like it if everyone's Pokemon adventures could go on even longer, with more to dig into and new discoveries to explore. We've been working on plans for some time, in fact. This is why we at Game Freak are now developing the Pokémon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokémon Shield Expansion
Oh, an
Pass.
expansion pass for
Downloadable
a game that
expansions for the
isn't
Pokémon
done.
Sword and Pokémon Shield games that will be available for purchase from Nintendo eShop.
Until now, we've sometimes released new titles set in the same region as previous games, such as Pokémon Platinum version or
That's
Pokémon Ultra Sun and
terrible.
Pokémon Ultra Moon.
That's fucking...
This expansion pass will be different from those games. You'll be able to set out on new adventures using the save data you're already playing
That's
with.
actually terrible. Expansion pass.
We're in the thick of development now, but we've prepared some footage for
When
you so
the
you'll be
game
able to
isn't
at least get a
finished.
feeling for what new experiences await you. Please have a look.
Please have a look on the finished game. We just wanted an expansion pass for it. Sorry, but that doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't. It doesn't at all. It's just like, we finished the game afterwards, and now we want you to pay for the expansion pass. A barren world with an expansion pass. Now we're actually gonna give you more content. Fuck yeah. Oh, no. Oh, for fuck's sake, now you can buy the whole game! You know what I'm gonna do now? Now I'm gonna really buy it. Like, use market because they don't serve my money twice. Someone else that wants to sell that game because they're done with it. I can buy it from them. I can buy that because, yeah. One thing, they're actually gonna add the Pokémon you fucking destroyed from the whole timeline. And I can bet you that we're fucking working on the DLC before they're even done with the main game. I bet you that's what they're doing. That we're doing. Because it's fucking incomplete. They're just like, oh, instead we can just have a DLC instead of working on the game a little bit more. I'm not fucking surprised. Showing things again? They're showing the same thing.
What did you think of this first look? The Pokémon Sword Expansion Pass and the Pokémon Shield Expansion Pass will be composed of the Isle of Armor, planned to be released June 2020, and the Crown Tundra, planned to be released in fall 2020. If you buy the Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass, you'll be able to enjoy both as they're released.
They can't even get their
Each
videos
part
straight.
offers a different adventure,
I wasn't finished.
where you'll be able to visit unseen areas of the Galar region and meet new
Or if
people
you
and
just wanted
Pokemon
to
that
see
live
it
there.
one more time.
There are two versions of the Expansion Pass.
Okay,
One for
now they
Pokemon
show
Sword
something new.
and one for Pokemon Shield. Different
there
Pokemon
it
will
is
appear in the
actually
different
over.
versions, and you'll also run into some different people and places. We're hoping players can continue with the classic
They're
Pokemon
just-
experience of trading with one another and working together.
Now, without further ado, let's have the director himself present more information on the Isle of
The new
Armor and the Crown
Pokemon
Tundra.
fighting game.
Mr. Tani?
It feels like it. This feels like a fighting game. It's probably the second
I'm
one
Tani
to
from
Pokemon
Game Freak.
fighting tournament thingy I have on the Switch.
I'm working as the director for the Pokemon Sword Expansion Pass and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass. The Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra are in development as we speak. So today, we'd like to show off some designs and concept art to help introduce you to these new areas. Your adventures in Galar are getting even bigger. First, let us introduce the Isle of Armor, which focuses on the theme of growth. Take a look.
The next destination in your adventure is a giant island off the shores of the Galar region known as
give
the
you
Isle
DLC
of Armor.
passes to
This island is
actually
full of
buy
beautiful
the
nature.
rest of the game.
You'll find beaches, bogs,
and then
forests,
they can just
caves,
release
and
it right
dunes.
then and there.
And of course, you'll find
That's what they're
Pokémon that you
always
couldn't previously
planning.
find in Galar Dwelling there too. There's a dojo for Pokémon battles on this island. And you'll take up an apprenticeship under the Pokémon trainer who runs it. This is Mustard, who will become your mentor. He's also the mentor of Champion Leon, who you probably know quite well. In fact, Mustard has occupied the seat of champion himself in the past. You'll also encounter new rivals among your fellow apprentices. When playing with the Pokémon Sword
gonna
expansion
waste the
pass,
time
you'll be
just
training
that.
with Clara, who is a Poison-type user. When playing with the Pokémon Shield expansion pass, you will be training with Avery, who is a Psychic-type user. They're both
Because you
training
wanted to
hard so
push
they can
out it,
someday
so
have
you
a
could
gym
just,
and
like,
stadium to call their own. Next, we'd like to introduce the legendary Pokémon that will be central to the story. Kubfu. It's a fighting-type Pokémon that strives to become stronger with single-minded dedication. As you progress through your training, Mustard will entrust you with this Pokémon. Once you complete your training together with Kubfu, it will be able to evolve into Urshifu.
Show us.
Urshifu is a Pokémon with two distinct styles. There is Single Strike
I know
style,
what's apparent. This is
a
probably
fighting
the
and
last
dark
of the
type style
fucking
that
direct.
delivers a single strike at
Just
blinding
mark my
speed.
words. This is just like they're gonna milk.
There is also Rapid Strike style, a fighting and water type style that focuses on unleashing a torrent of rapid strikes. What's more, it's been revealed that Urshifu has a Gigantamax form. Each style will have a different appearance, as well as a different G-Max move. You'll be able to evolve your Kubfu into an Urshifu in one of these two styles, Single Strike style or Rapid Strike style, during your adventure. Urshifu is a powerful Pokémon with a brand new ability, and it also has a new move for each of its two styles. Once you've completed your training, bring it with you for some online battles or official competitions. We also want to talk about Rillaboom, Cinderace, and Inteleon, final evolutions of the first three Pokémon you team up with in the Galar region. During your adventure in the Isle of Armor, these special partners in your teams will be able to Gigantamax. You can look forward to seeing their new forms and new G-Max moves. And as you can see here, we've got even more in the works to make sure your journey is as smooth and fun as possible. There are new fashion items, and you'll even be able to obtain new looks for your bike. We hope you'll look forward to the new experiences coming in the Isle of Armor.
Next, I'd like to discuss the Crown Tundra, the second area, which has a theme of exploration. I'm going to show you the information we have at the moment.
This expansion is set in the snow-swept realm of the Crown Tundra. Take a look for yourself at the beautiful scenery of this shining, silvery landscape. As it turns out, the Isle of Armor isn't the only uncharted area waiting for you all in the Galar region. In this frigid area, with its towering winter mountains, people live in small communities that support and rely on each other. Much like on the Isle of Armor, you'll be able to find Pokémon that didn't appear in the Galar region before. Fitting right in with this area's theme of exploration, there will be plenty for you to uncover. You might find a strange temple where you least expect it, or maybe spy a mysterious giant tree growing in a place it doesn't seem to belong. A certain person will appoint you as the leader of their exploration team in the Crown Tundra. You can gear up for adventure, and then head out to explore blizzard-swept fields and even deep inside Pokémon dens, which you could only previously get a glimpse of during max raid battles. Next, we'd like to introduce Calyrex, the legendary Pokémon you'll discover during your adventure. Legends say this Pokémon once ruled over a part of Galar that included the Crown Tundra. It's characterized by its graceful, regal movements. Get ready to experience a never-before-told story about the mysteries of Calyrex. The Crown Tundra will have a new form of co-op play as well. This will allow you and friends to enter and explore Pokémon dens that exist underground in the Crown Tundra. Deep inside the dens, you may see legendary Pokémon from past games Dynamaxing before your eyes. You'll be able to meet and make allies of all kinds of legendary Pokémon during your adventures in the Crown Tundra, including ones you'll be able to catch through this co-op play. It also appears that some brand new legendary Pokémon are also waiting to be found somewhere in this land. And combined with the Isle of Armor, dozens of new clothing items will be added. Plus, there will be new battles waiting for you to challenge once you complete your entire game, including the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. We can't go into the details of everything, but we're working on planning and developing new ways to enjoy Pokémon even as we speak. The Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra areas themselves are actually two key examples of the things we're working on. Both areas are in fact seamless maps, much like the wild area you can already experience in the Galar region, where players are able to move around freely and control the camera. Of course, you'll be able to connect with other trainers and play with them too. There will be Pokémon dens as well, and you'll be able to engage in max raid battles against Pokémon that haven't previously appeared in the Galar region. There's more to see and do on the Isle of Armor and in the Crown Tundra than there was even in the wild area. We'll bring you more information about them in future news reports, so please stay tuned.
What did you think?
Wow.
We at Game Freak are all working hard to bring you new content, so you can spend more time having fun in the Galar region. We hope you're as excited as we are for what's to come.
Thank you, Mr. Tani. On the Isle of Armor and in the Crown Tundra, you'll see some familiar Pokémon that didn't appear in the Galar region before. There will be more than 200 Pokémon species that appear in these areas, and you can add to your team, including the legendary Pokémon mentioned before.
Additionally, we'll be distributing free updates for Pokémon Sword and Pokémon Shield that will coincide with the releases of the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra.
I could say, yeah, then they can make a DLC
These updates
pass,
will
but
allow
that's
people who
not
don't
what
have
they
the
did.
Pokémon Sword and Pokémon Shield expansion pass to obtain the Pokémon that appear on the Isle of Armor and in the Crown
And the
Tundra
online
through other
doesn't work
means, such
because
as trading.
Nintendo's fucking garbage at online.
Players will also
I
be
saw
able
that.
to bring over Pokémon to
Really
their game
fucking,
from the cloud service
pissed off
Pokémon
right now,
Home,
just like the Pokémon
as long as the
Company.
Pokémon appear in the Pokémon Sword and Pokémon Shield expansion packs.
Because this is just, in my
Pokémon Home is
opinion,
planned
it's
to launch
just
in
lockdown
February
content.
2020.
They could have just delayed the
We
game
intend to
and
release
actually
even more details before then, so
Finish it.
please wait just a little bit longer.
What did you think about this thing? We
Finally, we have some more news for our Pokémon Sword and Pokémon Shield players. Starting today, it seems like you're more likely to run into Gigantamax Colossal, Gigantamax Lapras, and Gigantamax Flapple or Gigantamax Appleton in max raid battles in the wild area. Face these powerful Pokémon
very
with
clear
your
that
friends.
he's just doing this for money right now.
There will also be a software update going live available later today. Once you've
What if
received the
we
update,
didn't?
head to Wedgehurst Station. In Pokémon Sword, you'll encounter Clara, while in Pokémon Shield, you'll run into Avery. You'll also encounter a Galarian Slowpoke that's wandered in from the Isle of Armor. You can try to catch it and add it to your team. Galarian Slowpoke can evolve into Galarian Slowbro if you use an item that can be found on the Isle of Armor, or into Galarian Slowking if you use an item that can be found in the Crown Tundra. Don't forget to check it out.
What did you think? Today, we've finally been able to show you some of what we at Game Freak are hoping to achieve going forward. We hope we've been able to get you excited for the continuing adventures waiting for you in the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. Each part offers a different adventure. We'll do our best to fill it to the brim with adventures like
So
you've
you
never
can get it
experienced before.
almost. It's just like the one they fucking support.
Whether you're just starting with Pokémon Sword and Pokémon Shield, or you've done everything there is to do, we'll do our best to develop something that everyone can enjoy. Stay tuned for more updates in the future.
Well, that's actually a good news.
My thanks
that
to
you
everyone
can
from
actually
Game Freak.
Transfer them over from
The Pokemon
Home
Sword
to
Expansion Pass
Pokemon.
and Pokemon Shield Expansion Pass, which contains both the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra, will be available for pre-purchase on Nintendo eShop later today. You'll also be able to access Nintendo eShop directly from the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield menu once you install the latest update for your game. As a special purchase bonus, we've also prepared some clothing items that can be used starting today. Pokemon will continue to try new things in 2020 to bring fun and joy to people around the world. Thank you for tuning
It's all
in.
direct, right? I can be more excited when it is a Nintendo Direct. What can I say about this Direct? It was one new game reveal. The other one was the rest of the game. They didn't want to delay, so they could just rather have it in the DLC. I'm speechless. I can't say a word because that was so. It was just so bad. Oh, is it live again? I don't on the road again. No, it isn't. It isn't at all. The thing I can say is that was a train wreck of a Direct. And the other thing I'm gonna say is that I don't like that at all. I don't like that they actually said. The one positive thing was you could, like, for the fans that wanted it to can actually transfer your Pokemon if they are in the compatible list, but still, they don't have everyone, and they just released a kind of like patch note that said, "Oh, you don't get this if you, yeah," and that gets me a little riled off because that just tells to me that they didn't finish the game, and now they've finished the game when they could rather delay it and actually say sorry and then make a DLC, but no, they didn't. They just didn't. So I'm just gonna say goodbye. This is me ranting about Pokemon because it's something I care about now more. Yeah. And I will see you whatever next I make, but this was a fucking train wreck, and this is going out on my channel because this makes me pissed. But okay, bye bye.